touch.
Oh yeah.
It's so big.
Damn, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's much bigger. And this is a fingerprint. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Fingerprint.
it's great.
What?
Yeah, it's
You
fingerprint.
could lower the volume right here and down.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Today, we're going to be doing the unbox of the MacBook Pro 16-inch. In addition to the unboxing and first impressions, I want to give you guys some tips on how to save money on this very expensive laptop. So stay tuned. I'm really excited for this laptop because it's a real revamp from the previous laptops. And I was holding off because I had the 2014, but with the new keyboard, the touch bar, better hardware specs. I just had to go for this laptop, so I'm super excited. I'll go ahead and let's see. Ooh-wee. All right, let's put this to the side for a second and see what's new. So we have our new USB-C cable. Got our normal instructions and Apple stickers, power brick, and I think that's about it. So right here, let's see what's inside here. I think it's just Apple stickers and the normal manual you get, so just ignore that. On the MacBook, on the side here, you can see that we have some different ports. We have USB-C on the side, and on this side we have a couple more USB-C and just a 3mm headphone jack. And we're not getting the HDMI cable, we're not getting the SD card reader or some of the other USB ports that we had in the previous model. So you're gonna have to update your cables. Let's get these things out of the way. Now, you'll notice right away, we have a physical escape key, we have the touch bar, and my favorite, the keyboard. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on. So another thing you'll notice about this laptop, guys, is that we have a huge trackpad, which is perfect for people like me that have huge hands. We also have the physical power button that's also Touch ID, which is fantastic. You don't have to put in your password every time. One thing they could have put in, and you'll see other people mention this, is Face ID. Hopefully we'll see that in the next model. But the best thing so far for me is the keyboard. I know it's a very trivial thing, but really makes the difference when you're on your computer all day and typing. We'll get this started and see. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about the specs on this laptop. So you'll see that you have a lot of options depending on how much money you want to spend. But one thing I wanted to actually show you guys is when you're picking your specs, if you select this more expensive model right away, it actually limits your choices in choosing the specs. It kind of upgrades things that you might not want to upgrade. For example, here you only have the option of 8-core instead of the 6-core. You have, it automatically updates your memory, so you don't have the 512 option anymore. You go straight to 1 terabyte. So that's just something to keep in mind when you're choosing the specs. So let's go back to the model I got. So we have this model right here, and that's the base model. And then we select the 8-core manually. So see, you have the 6-core option. And then I selected 32 gigabytes of RAM. You can go up to 64 gigabytes depending on your use case. And then I maxed out on graphics personally, just to future-proof it in case I want to do some 3D work or video editing. And then see here, you see the 512 gigabyte option. You won't see that if you select the more expensive option first, and then you can upgrade from there as you like. And so this is these are some of the specs that are on there. You have a lot more options and to make this a really powerful device. So yeah. One thing to keep in mind, guys, is if you are in a tax-free state, sales tax-free state, you can actually save a ton of money by buying this laptop. Or if you're visiting family, or if you're just going to happen to be in a state like Oregon or Colorado, there's a couple more. You can save, a few $100s on taxes. Sometimes the flight even might be cheaper to go to that state if you're close. So keep that in mind. You can see how much your tax burden might be on your laptop. It's about 9.75% in California. So if you put in your zip code, you can kind of see the difference and how much you might save. So you see right here, I don't know why it says, I think I selected a couple of items, but anyway, so you can see right here that it says 643 bucks, but of course these, I don't know what happened here. We put some other items in the basket, but yeah, you can save a ton of money on taxes if you are in a sales tax-free state. You also save on this recycling fee, and yeah, just keep that in mind if you want to save some money. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell for the full review and our impressions after some time has passed, so we can let you know how we actually like this laptop and what are some of the key differences.